حاجاتنا يا وجيها الله اشفع لنا يا أبا الحسن يا أمير المؤمنين يا علي بن أبي طالب يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها اشفع لنا يا فاطمة الزهراء يا بنت محمد يا قرة عين الرسول يا سيدتنا ومولاتنا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها المجتبى يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا
يا وجيها الله يا أبا عبد الله يا حسين بن علي أيها الشهيد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيحا اشفع لنا عند الله يا وجيحا عند عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن الحسين يا زين العابدين يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وكذبناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيحا اشفع لنا يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها الباقر يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا
يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا عبد الله يا جعفر بن محمد أيها الصادق يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها يا أبا الحسن يا موسى بن جعفر أيها القادم يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها لا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى أيها الرضا يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها التقي الجواد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن محمد أيها الهادي النكي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها الزكي العسكري يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا وسي الحسن والخلفاء الهجة أيها القائم المنتظر المهدي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمنا ليدي حاجاتنا يا وجيهنا عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله وقدم حاجات. يا سادتي وموالي إني توجهت بكم أئمتي وعدتي ليوم فقري وحاجتي إلى الله وتوسلت بكم إلى الله واستشفعت بكم إلى الله فاشفعوا عند الله واستنقذوني من ذنوبي عند الله فإنكم وسيلتي إلى الله وبحبكم وبقربكم أرجو نجاة من الله فكونوا عند الله رجائي. يا سادتي يا أولياء الله صلى الله عليهم أجمعين ولعن الله أعداء الله ظالميهم من الأولين والآخرين آمين رب العالمين.
Hi boys, those who aren't settled, please sit. Hi, just one request boys, let's not play around with these strips. If you're playing with them, please don't do so. It's causing some troubles. So we'll have Qasida and then inshallah we'll go to the drama. So let's have Brother Muhammad Murtaza and Abbas. So welcome them with the loudest of our salawats. Hi boys, quiet please, quiet. Sit. If you see space in front of you, please move in front. When you recite, make sure you recite loud. If you recite us, these kids are going to talk. So make sure you recite to the loudest of your voice.
باز بلند صلوات. न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, क्या हुसैन है, न पूछिए कि क्या all together, न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, खुदा के दी का ना खुदा, खुदा के दी का ना खुदा, हर इब्तिदा की इब्तिदा, करम की इंतहा हुसैन है, क्या हुसैन है, न पूछिए कि क्या, सब मिलके, न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, करे जो कोई हमसरी, किसी की क्या मजाल है, जहाँ में हर लिहाज से हुसैन बेमिसाल है, ये हो चुका है फैसला, ये हो चुका है फैसला, न कोई दूसरा खुदा, न कोई दूसरा हुसैन है, क्या हुसैन है न पूछिए, हुसैन है क्या हुसैन है न पूछिए कि है जिसकी फिक्र करबला, हुसैन वो दिमाग है, ये पंजत की अंजुमन का पांचवा चिराग है। हसन का पहला हम सफ़र, हसन का पहला हम सफ़र, अली का दूसरा पिसर, इमाम तीसरा हुसैन है, क्या हुसैन है न पूछिए कि क्या, क्या हुसैन है न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है, न पूछिए कि क्या हुसैन है। नारा हैदरी, हैदरी लब्बैक या हुसैन, बावाज़ बुलंद सलावत।
सलवात। नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए, नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए, इसमें आज़म है ये मोमिन की इल्तिजा के लिए। ऑल टुगेदर। नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए, कोई माने या न माने है ये ईमान मेरा, नाम अब्बास तो बख्शिश गदा के लिए, नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए, दर पे एक बार जो आए कभी खाली न गया, होके मायूस कभी कोई सवाली न गया, दर खुला रहता है, दर खुला रहता है अब्बास का ता के लिए, नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए, नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए। सलावत।
Hi boys, Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, salawat. Hi, now if you guys want us to start the drama, we need pin drop silence and you need to listen to the introduction very carefully. So we are ready? Everyone's attention here on me? Still see some of you are still talking. It's a happy day, you can laugh, but for now, all of your attention here. So, a quick question. Some of you might have been playing some games with regards to different missions, that for you to be able to move to the second round, you need to finish a particular mission, correct? And a general mission that maybe the police or maybe any individual that they perform, you need to have 3 personalities who lead one mission to a success. Now listen very carefully. You have a mission, you want that mission to be very, very, very successful. You need to have 3 kinds of people or 3 categories of people. The first one, for your mission to be successful, you need to have a good leader. That leader who is going to lead that team in order for them to be able to be successful in that mission. Are we all together? Yes. That is the first category, that you need a good leader. The second kind of people, or the second category of people that you need for a mission to be successful are companions. Not any ordinary companions. These companions need to be very loyal companions. You know, in the history of Islam, we have certain people that these people were supporters of Imam Ali. Imam Ali alayhi salam would take them towards the battlefield. They would say, Ali, we are with you, Ali, we are with you, Ali, we are with you. When they come to the battlefield, the opposition would come to these companions very secretly and would tell them, leave Imam Ali, we're going to give you 10,000 shillings. Leave Imam Ali alayhi salam, we're going to give you $100. Or leave Imam Ali alayhi salam, and you know what? We're going to give you a position in the government. And what they would do, they would leave. Now for a mission to be successful, we said, the first one, you need to have a good leader. The second one is you need to have good companions. Not these kind of companions that somebody comes to you and tells you in the ear, leave your leader, I'll give you some money. You need to have loyal companions. Companions who are ready to do anything for their leader. When people come to them, when they tell them something in the ears, they say, I'm not going to listen to you. So the first group is you need to have a good leader. The second group is you need to have good companions, loyal companions. And the third group for this mission to be successful is that group that after this mission has been a success, you need some people who can spread that missions, spread it out to people, tell them what happened in that mission, why it happened, who won the battle, who lost that battle. So we have 3 kinds of people. 1, a good leader. 2, good companions. And 3, after the mission is over, somebody who can spread out the word of that mission. Now we all know that 61 years after Hijrah, a very important mission took place. Which was that mission? The Battle of Karbala. And in this battle, we had these 3 categories of people. And these 3 individuals are the individuals that we celebrate their birthday tonight. Who is the leader out of the 3? Imam Husayn alayhi salam. Who is or who was that companion who was very loyal? Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. And the third category, that after the mission or after Imam Husayn was killed, yes, after Imam Husayn was killed, the one who spreaded out the message of Imam Husayn was Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. So what we're going to do is, we're going to recite 3 loud salawats in honor of these 3 personalities. Another one? Alright, guys, let's not joke around with salawats. There's some of you who are playing with these tricks. Stop. Stop. 1 loud salawat, all of you together. So inshallah, we're going to start the drama after a quick introduction that for a successful mission, you need to have a good leader, you need to have good companions, and after the mission is successful, you need people who are going to spread the mission out to those people who are not present in that mission. And we said the mission of Karbala had all of these three individuals, and due to these three individuals that we celebrate their birthdays today, the mission of Imam Husayn alayhi salam was a huge success. Now, out of the three, we have picked one of the personalities, and that is Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam has a very special position in the hearts of many. Yeah? And mainly, we remember Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam when we have some du'as, when we have some hajats, when our du'as are not accepted, when our hajats are not accepted, we normally turn back to Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, and we turn back to Allah and we give Allah the wasila of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. So now we're going to have a short drama about this great individual. Not the entire of his life, but what happened before the birth of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, what were the events that took place after the birth of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, and one of his battles that Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam took place in. Guys, we're ready to start? There's a lot of you chit-chatting. So we start. Now this is before Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam was born. After the martyrdom of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, Imam Ali alayhi salam approaches his brother. His brother was Aqil. And Aqil was a genealogist, not a doctor. He was a genealogist. Today, when you want to do business with somebody, before you do business with that person, you will see his background. Is his father a good person? Is his grandfather a good person? If when you are checking about the family of that person that you want to do business with, if you see that his father was a muizi, if his grandfather would go to people's house at night, break into their house, steal their things, would you do business with them? You wouldn't. So when people wanted to do business with somebody, or when people wanted to get married to a particular lady, they would approach Hazrat Aqil. Because when we say that Aqil was a genealogist, meaning he used to study people's ancestry. He used to study people's history or a particular person's background. So after the Shahada of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, Imam Ali alayhi salam approaches Aqil. And he comes to Aqil with a very, very special request. Now let's see what is that request and how Hazrat Aqil alayhi salam responds to Imam Ali alayhi salam.
Salaam alaikum, ya akhi Aqil.
Wa alaikum salam, oh my brother Ali. How are you? How is everything at home? How are Hassan and Husayn?
Alhamdulillah, I am doing good. Hassan and Husayn, they are also doing great. How are you, my brother?
Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, everything is well. What brings you here today, my brother?
My brother, oh my dear brother Aqil, I am here for a very important message and question. I want you to find for me a woman from the descendants of the Arab, someone who is going to grant me a son with great courage.
Great courage. Great courage. Oh, my dear brother, marry Fatima from the tribe of Kilab. No men are more courageous than of her tribe.
Shukran, ya akhi Aqil. Ahsantum.
So what did Imam Ali alayhi salam ask Hazrat Aqil? That he wants to get married to a lady whose background comes from Arab heroes. And Hazrat Aqil alayhi salam suggests Imam Ali alayhi salam to a lady that we famously known, or that is famously known as Bibi Ummul Banin. But her real name was Fatima from the tribe of Kilab. Now this tribe of Kilab was known for their bravery. Now let me ask you something. Does a lion chase you or you chase a lion? A lion will always chase you. This tribe that Hazrat Aqil alayhi salam suggests to Imam Ali alayhi salam, Bibi Fatima, Ummul Banin's father and forefathers, they had a habit that they would chase the lions. That's how brave and courageous they were. And Imam Ali alayhi salam came with a special request that why I want to get married to a lady whose background comes from a courageous line. Because he wanted a son who is going to be brave and who is going to support Imam Husayn alayhi salam on the day of Ashura. Now we move on to the next stage, and that is, it's the day of the 4th of Sha'ban. And Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam's birth has just taken place. Now let's see what happens.
Oh my dear son Husayn, come here. Look at your brother. He's not opening his eyes. Hi boys, can we have a loud salawat?
So, boys, Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam was born, but he was not opening his eye. Your attention, boys? Those of you are playing there, guys? Your attention? Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam was born, but he wasn't opening his eye. So Imam Ali alayhi salam understood that why he wasn't opening his eye. And he immediately turns back to Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam and he calls, "Oh Husayn, come here and take this baby." And Imam Ali alayhi salam hands over Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam to Imam Husayn alayhi salam. And upon handing him over, Imam Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam immediately opens his eye. So the first face that Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam saw once he was born was the face of Imam Husayn alayhi salam. And on the day of Ashura, when Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam fell from the horse to the ground of Karbala, and when he called out for help, Imam Husayn alayhi salam rushes towards Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. But his face had blood all over his face. So Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam turns back to Imam and tells Imam, "Oh my Mawla, there is blood all over my face. The first face that I saw when I was born was your face. Now when I'm departing from this world, the last face that I want to see is your face. But there is blood, oh Mawla, wipe the blood from my eyes so as I can do your ziyarah." Imam alayhi salam wipes the blood, and Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam for the final time sees Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam. Now, going on to the next scene, that who named Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam Abbas. So the scene is going to be that Imam Ali alayhi salam is seated with Bibi Zainab, and Bibi Zainab is inquiring now as to what is the name of my brother. Okay, boys, your attention, please. Your attention. Your attention, boys. Quiet. Boys, here. Guys. Shh. So as you can see on the stage, we have Bibi Zainab and we have Imam Ali alayhi salam. And in the hands of Imam Ali alayhi salam is Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Bibi Zainab alayhi salam turns back to Imam Ali alayhi salam and asks Imam Ali alayhi salam that, "Oh my father, have you thought of a name for my brother? And have you thought for a title for my brother?" So she asks, "What is the name of my brother and what title are you giving to my brother?" Now let's see how Imam Ali alayhi salam responds to the question of Bibi Zainab.
"Oh my dear Zainab, I have named him Abbas, which means the frowning one. And his title is Abul Fadl, which means the man with the great virtues."
Now in Arabic, one name might have more than one meaning. So one of the definitions of Abbas is the frowning one. But if you guys were paying attention to Maulana's majlis, he mentioned another meaning for the name of Abbas. He said another meaning or another definition for the word Abbas is when you have several lions. You have a circle and you have several lions in one circle. And in between, you have one lion that these other lions fear. So you have that one lion in between, you have other lions in the side, but this one lion is so brave, is so courageous, that other lions are fearful of this one lion. That one lion is called Abbas. Now we go on. Normally, boys, your attention please. Normally, when a baby is born in your house, what do we normally do? We give out sweets, we give out mithai, we are all happy, correct? Is there any house that when a baby is born, the family members are sad or the family members are crying? Never, we have never seen this. But when Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam was born, Imam Ali alayhi salam was seen crying while holding the baby. And he was not only crying, but he was kissing the arms of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Now from far away, Bibi Banin was seeing this scenario, that it's a happy occasion. Why is my husband Ali crying? And he's not only crying, but he is kissing the arms of my son Abbas. So Bibi Banin approaches Imam Ali alayhi salam. And she turns back to Imam Ali alayhi salam and asks Imam Ali, Ya Abul Hassan, or oh my husband Ali, it's a happy day. Why are you crying? And you're not only crying, but you're kissing the arms of my son Abbas. Now let's see how Imam Ali alayhi salam responds to this question of Bibi Banin.
O my beloved wife, I cry because I foresee for what awaits our son. On the day of Ashura, Abbas, his hands will be chopped off. And this is going to be in defense for our son Husayn. This is why I cry, oh my beloved wife, Abbas, Abbas.
So the reason why Imam alayhi salam was crying is because he could see what is going to happen to Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. And he informed Bibi Banin that I'm crying because my son's two hands are going to be chopped off on the day of Ashura in support of his master Husayn. Now we go to the most exciting scene. Now normally, we have heard about the bravery of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam only in the battle of Karbala. But his first appearance, when he was a very young gentleman, he came to the battle, or he came towards the battle of Siffin, alongside Imam Ali alayhi salam. Boys, your attention. And Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam showcases his bravery and how courageous he was in front of the army of Muawiyah. But Imam Ali alayhi salam had told him that when you go and face the army of Muawiyah, make sure that your face is covered. Do not open your face covering until I tell you to do so. So he comes to the battlefield and he starts attacking the enemies to that extent that people were saying, kill Ali, kill Ali, kill Ali. Because the way Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam was fighting, it is as if Imam Ali alayhi salam is fighting. But the reality is that it was not Imam Ali alayhi salam and it was somebody else. When Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam demonstrated his bravery and he killed a lot of people in the battle of Siffin, Muawiyah, who was the commander of the army on the opposition side, he turns back to his commander. And he tells his commander, do something and finish this person. Now let's see what transpires. Hi boys, quiet, quiet, shh. Quiet, quiet. Quiet, boys, quiet.
Megji, come here. Megji, come here. Come here. Go and kill this young warrior before he becomes a greater threat. Go and kill this young warrior before he becomes a greater threat.
Oh, Muawiyah, why should I trouble myself and go fight? Look, when I have my valiant sons here to go and finish them. Go, my sons, go! Go, go! Oh, Muawiyah, my sons have failed me. Let me go myself.
I am Abbas, the moon of the Hashemites.
Hi, boys. Can we have one loud salawat? Hello? Boys? Boys, quiet. Quiet, please. Hi, boys, can we have one loud salawat in honor of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam? Hi, inshallah, now we'll prepare for salah. For those of you who are not seated well, please let's be seated well. Boys, quiet, quiet. Boys, it's namaz time. Can we have silence, please? Shh. Hadi.
Boys, we are starting azan. We are starting azan now. Quiet, please. Shh.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله
اللهم صل على
أشهد أن عليا وأولاد المعصومين حجة الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
Yes.
Boys, we're starting namaz now. Can we have silence, please? Boys, quiet. Quiet, boys, quiet, please. Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet. Quiet, quiet. Thank you, boys.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله صلى على أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن عليًا ولي الله صلى على أشهد أن عليًا حجة الله صلى على محمد حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. بحول الله وقوته يقوم ويقعد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. كذلك الله ربي. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما. وصل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله وخير الأسماء الحسنى لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وتقبل شفاعته في أمته وارفع درجته. بحول الله وقوته أقوم وأقعد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. يا لطيف ارحم عبدك الضعيف. يا ولي العافية نسألك العافية، عافية الدين والدنيا والآخرة، بمحمد وآله الطاهرين. الله أكبر. الحمد لله وخير الأسماء الحسنى لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. مالك تسبيح اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والنجاة من النار ومن كل بلية والفوز بالجنة والرضوان في دار السلام وجوار نبيك محمد عليه وآله السلام. اللهم ما بنا من نعمة فمنك، لا إله إلا أنت. أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. اللهم صل على
Yes. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. صل على محمد وآله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. صل على محمد وآل محمد. أشهد أن عليا ولي الله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. أشهد أن عليا حجة الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. بحول الله وقوته يقوم ويقعد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. كذلك الله ربي. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. وصل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله وخير الأسماء الحسنى لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وتقبل شفاعته في أمته وارفع درجته. بحول الله وقوته يقوم ويقعد. سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله. سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله الله أكبر استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله الله أكبر.
Dar es Salaam, and we hope to see him very soon again. And Alhamdulillah, he accepted our request of spending some time with you guys. So let's welcome our visiting scholar up onto the stage to address you guys with some words of wisdom with the loudest salawats ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدي وحبيبي ونور قلبي أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. Inshallah. My dear brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أدبوا أولادكم على ثلاث. The Holy Prophet said, all children should be trained on three things. The Prophet is telling us, all of us as children, to be trained on three things. Then the narrator said, Ya Rasulullah, what are the three things? He said, number one, Hubbul Quran. We all should be trained on loving to read and be with the Quran. That is number one. Number two, he says we should be trained in loving the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam. Allah. That every Muslim, you cannot be considered a good Muslim unless you love Rasulullah. And how much should I love Rasulullah? You have to love Rasulullah more than you love yourself. That is number two. Number three, then the Prophet said, also train to love the family of the Prophet. These three things, all of us should train ourselves on loving the Quran and the Prophet and his family. Now, one example about Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi afdalus salatu was salam, Allahumma salla ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, was that Imam Zayn al-Abidin loved Quran so much. And every morning after Fajr, Imam Zayn al-Abidin will read Quran in the most beautiful voice you can ever imagine. To the point where sometimes the neighbors and people passing by, they will stop at the back window of Imam Zayn al-Abidin just to listen from his beautiful recitation. And when he does that, sometimes people come and park behind his house just to listen. Sometimes there is no way to pass. Somebody have to go and tell Imam Zayn al-Abidin, people are jammed behind your house. Imam, can you stop for a moment so people can leave so that they will make a way for others? That is how much Imam Zayn al-Abidin is into Quran. So we all have to learn from this great Imam by practicing our Quran as much as we can. That's lesson number one. Lesson number two, we can learn the beautiful akhlaq from Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sallallahu. This salawat is not enough. Today is his birthday. Another loud salawat. Allahumma salli. Another one for the fastest appearance of our 12th Imam. Salla ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Good. Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, he has taught us so much. But one of the things that I want to share with you, Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, he lived a very simple life. And with that simple life, Allah has placed his love in the heart of many people. One day, Imam Zayn al-Abidin decided to go to Mecca, Masjid al-Haram. But before him, there was one of the bad kings called Hisham bin Abdul Malik. He went to the Kaaba to do tawaf. But when he came, there was so much people. Nobody ever paid attention to him. So one of them said to him, no, find a chair, sit and wait until your turn comes. So he was sitting waiting. Then all of a sudden, Imam Zayn al-Abidin walked in a very simple abba, very simple kaba, turban. As he walked into the Masjid al-Haram, people made a way for Imam all the way to the Kaaba. When he went to the Kaaba, he kissed the Kaaba, and as he started his tawaf, one of the people sitting with Malik, Hisham bin Abdul Malik, said to him, who is this man who just came right now and people made their way for him? You are the king. Nobody even paid attention to you. Who is this man? Then Hisham bin Abdul Malik, he said, I don't know him. There was one of the great companions of Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, known as Farazdak. Farazdak said to Hisham bin Abdul Malik, did you say you don't know this man? He said, no, I don't know him. I said, I will tell you who this man is. Ya Farazdak, can you introduce this man to us? Say, yes. It says, هذا الذي تعرف البطحاء وطأته والبيت والحل والحرم. I said, in case you don't know, I'll tell you who this man. I said, هذا الذي تعرف البطحاء وطأه. This is the man that his steps as he walk, the earth recognize who is this man. This is the man that if you don't know, he says, the house called Kaaba knows who he is. Not only that, halal and haram knows who this man is. He says, not only that, بِجَدِّهِ الْأَنْبِيَاءُ قَدْ خُتِمُوا. With his grandfather, the seal of the prophethood came to an end. Not only that, this is the man who never said no to anybody except in namaz. And one of the lessons we can learn from Imam Zayn al-Abidin, he never said no to anyone. Whenever somebody comes and says, I need help, Imam Zayn al-Abidin helps them, whether they are Muslim or not Muslim. That's why Farazdak said, ما قال لا أقدت إلا في تشهدي لولا التشهد كان لاؤه نعم. He never said no to anyone. That is Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam. That is how kind he was. That is how great he was. Now, after this, Hisham bin Abdul Malik became so angry that Farazdak did what he did, and he took Farazdak and put him into prison. But Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, he sent a gift to Farazdak for what he did, for praising Imam alayhi salam. Farazdak said, no, Yabna Rasulillah, I did not praise you because of money. I did this because it's my duty. Imam said, yes, I know you did it out of your duty. But I want you to know that we Ahlul Bayt, nobody does something kind to us unless we return the favor. So our favor back is to give you this gift. So you keep it, it's yours. And he kept that gift of Imam Zayn al-Abidin. Now, another important lesson we can learn from Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, there was one time Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam was walking on the path of Medina. One man came out of nowhere and he started bad-mouthing Imam Zayn al-Abidin. Imam Zayn al-Abidin was quiet. He listened to everything he said. Then Imam alayhi salam told his companion, I will revenge this curse and this disrespect. When? I'm not going to tell you, but I'll tell you, I'll revenge. Imam went home. Days passed by. He told his companions, tomorrow I will go to this man's house and I'm going to revenge. All the companions were shocked. They thought Imam is going to go there, curse the man, disrespect him, abuse him. So they came with Imam alayhi salam as they were walking, wondering what Imam will do. They got to the man's house. They knocked the door. The man came out. As he saw Imam, he knew Imam came to revenge. He went back into the house. He got himself ready, coming out to fight Imam. As he walked out of the house to fight Imam, Imam told him, Ya Fulan, it says, In kunta ghariban. I said, if you are a stranger in this city, let me tell you one thing. I said, whatever you said about me, whatever disrespectful things that you said, I said, there's only two things about it. I said, if you're telling the truth about me, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me. But if whatever you said, if it's lies, I ask Allah to forgive you. That man was shocked by hearing those wisdom from Imam alayhi salam. As Imam turned to leave with his companions, the man ran behind Imam. He fell on Imam Zayn al-Abidin's feet and he started to beg for forgiveness. And Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wasalam forgave him instantly and he went back home with his companions. And then the companion says, yes, indeed, this is the best revenge. One can revenge his enemy. And that is what Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam did. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we learn from this great Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, and we learn to follow his footsteps and be as good as his companions were, insha'Allah. Bin Nabi wa Ali Muhammad, sallu ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli.
Okay, boys. Before we end our program today and allow Sheikh to leave, because we are celebrating some birthdays, so we'll have a small cake ceremony up here. We'll request Sheikh Malik. Bismillah. Boys. Okay, boys.
Okay, boys, as our guests on the stage, they cut the cake. As the normal trend goes, inshallah, we're going to have 3 naras together. Nare takbir. Louder, louder, boys. Nare takbir. Nare risalat. Louder, boys. Nare risalat. All together, Nare Haydari. Louder, louder, Haydari. Labbaik ya Husayn. Louder, louder, boys. Labbaik ya Husayn. Labbaik ya Abbas. Labbaik ya Mahdi. With the loudest of your voices, Sallu ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad.